Yeah, so we're going to be playing a new game today called Fire Emblem Gaiden. If you guys remember my Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem Book 1 LP, you know that I'm going to be playing this game, not normally because that's lame, and there's tons of other people who do that, and they're probably better at it than I am. I'm going to take a drink of my smoothie, so sorry if you have to listen to this. So, anyways, here's a story. It doesn't really matter, but basically what we're going to be doing for this game is, you know how in Fire Emblem 3, which is Mystery of the Emblem, we played using only Sheeta and Marth. Well, in this one we're only going to play using a certain party makeup that makes the game a lot more different than how you'd play normally. Because this game, unlike Fire Emblem 3, while easily breakable just as much as that one was, isn't as easy when you break it. So here we go, we're going to go new game, and if you hold select and start and press A, you choose normal and easy. The only difference here is how much XP you get, so I'm going to go easy because I could do normal XP, but since this game basically asks you to grind anyways, yeah, we're going to go easy. So, first difference you'll notice in this game is that it's not the traditional Fire Emblem because it's the black sheep of the series. Go and play, but don't leave the village. Bands have been bound. Gee, thanks, man. The infamous General Dozer has initiated a coup. King has been killed. Joy. Yay, let's go ask him. You want to join the Liberation Forces? No. Well, I'm gonna go do my own thing. So I'm gonna do a quick trick here. I'm gonna go save. No, I do not want to continue playing. No. Hold on, guys. So we just performed a soft reset, which is going to change one thing. If it doesn't break. No. Load. There we go. So basically, this guy who's up has moved. No, I don't want this guy. So I just performed a soft reset because it's a glitch that allows us to not recruit one of these three dudes. So this game is very similar to games like FE8, where you get trainee units kind of, called villagers. And we're just going to leave that other guy there. I don't have a lot to really do in this now, do I? Okay. So this plays like every other FE game, pretty much, once you get to this point. Only it's very graphically eh. As you can see, there's like 5 tiles. And these are thieves. Now, the goal of this run is we're not going to use people like Luca here. Luca's a soldier, but we don't care about him, so he's going to go over here. And here's our lord, but we don't care about him either. All we care about is Cliff and Robin. Now, it's going to be very hard to explain this run. Not really, but to someone who's never heard of this game before. So if you've probably already seen the game before, this might not be the best LP for you. However, what the basis is basically these two guys, the villagers, can turn into a special unit known, not special unit, but can turn into a variety of units, like soldiers, archers, and mages. Now, mages are very unique in this game, and when we get one, I'll show you why. So basically, I'm doing a Male Mage only playthrough of Fire Emblem Gaiden, and including the sisters. Once we get our first mage and stuff, I'll go over the full rule list that I've compiled, or I'll just put it up on the screen, so I'll make like an overlay that's on the two sides. So anyways, this run's going to be pretty similar to just the main game for a while. It's going to be just, you know, me running around with a bunch of villagers, but trying to use the villagers as much as possible instead of using people like and Luca over there. This might not be possible, unfortunately, because there's only one sort of square over here that I can abuse, and there's no vulneraries in this game, so yeah. This game does have fantastic music though, which I will give credit. Anyways, what am I doing half this time? Sorry guys, I came out of surgery a few days ago and my head's still all kind of wonked up. I'm gonna do that just so Gray can't get his ass completely whooped. Robin's gonna be our main dude for a little while because he's the only one that'll double. Now, you notice how in this game there's group god XP and the character. Basically what happens is at the end of every map, all the group XP that's been gathered up is given to everyone up until 99 EXP, because you can't gain a level when you're not actually physically being attacked or attacking. So what this means is Robin's going to be having a lot of experience while Gray is not. Yeah, there really isn't much to talk about in these early stages, and it's going to take a while, so you have to pardon me for being literally the least entertaining person on the face of the planet. Sure, we'll go ahead and try it. He's gonna get hit. Ow. It's hilarious though, because while Cliff looks to be like really horrible and Robin looks to be great, basically those roles are gonna switch once they become mages. But yeah, we'll go over all that when we get to our first promotion area. Just killing some bandits. 60 experience points, first level up of the game. Luck up 1, and you can be promoted. That is pretty shit, to be honest. In this game, all the units have really crappy growth rates, but once again, I'm not really going to go over any of them until we get to the first promotion area, because unlike in other FE games, it's not items that promote, you actually have like a specific area dedicated to promoting things. So yeah, gonna get a kill for Cliff here. You're doing fine for HP. We're not going to use Alm in any of the chapters. If I have to do grind sessions, which, jeez, there's a lot of things I should probably go over right now when I'm actually not discussing anything, but whatever. We're not going to use Alm in any of the chapters unless we absolutely have to, and I think we won't. So we're just going to grind him up so he doesn't like get attacked by the enemy too much, because that defeats the purpose of the run. That was the problem with my Sheeta Marth run, is everyone wanted to attack Marth after a while. Why are they all attacking Robin anyways? You'll learn that the AI in this game is really weird. Like, Cliff has less defense, he has less HP, and they're still going after Robin. So, yeah, the animations are going to get old pretty quickly in the early part, mostly because we only have, like, one animation to look at, actually. But, yeah, so there's that. And yeah, not a lot to talk about in these early stages. Maybe I should go over the rules. Oh, my mouth is feeling really awkward. So level 4, oh jeez, luck. So basically, these villager guys, when they get to level 3, have an option to promote to mage. And I'm going to promote every villager into a mage class. Now, on the other party's route, spoilers, there's 2 parties, I'm going to put that other guy that we left in there, over there, so there's more than one male mage over there. I'm going to use male mages all the way to the end. I'm only going to use the sisters, and yeah, that'll make it so no matter what happens, no. Yeah, you can tell that I've been out of this for a while. Oh well, we're just going to roll with it. Don't need any quality videos anyways. Sure. Let's get some Cliff XP. They all have such bad, like, XP count, or health counts, because it's always like 1 more than anyone does for these villagers, so I'm just gonna end turn, just in case of horrible things, and we're gonna get Cliff this level up. I really want speed on Cliff. Defense works too, I guess. Okay. So, you'll see, like, in FE13 and FE8, Awakening and Sacred Stones, respectively, there is a world map that you can freely traverse. It's very limited right now, but suffice to say it's going to get a lot bigger as time goes on. You can see, like, you can roll over each of the enemy units and check how many units there are in their power, which I believe is just the addition of all their stats. So it's okay, it's not the best sort of benchmark, I suppose. So now we're going to go into the Thief Woods. We don't really have a lot of choice, so basically all we're going to do is utilize, you know, we're going to utilize these trees anyways, and we're going to attempt to, you know, not die. Unfortunately, I think Luca's going to take a shot here, so unfortunately you will see the soldier animation. But, yeah, thieves, they're not very interesting. Just not a lot of graphics to talk about. But let's talk about how this game is sort of the black sheep. So as you know, this is FE2, or you now know because I just told you. FE2 is interesting in the fact that, like a lot of 2s in the NES era, like Castlevania 2 and this one, it's completely different from the first one because because if you don't know, Fire Emblem pretty much invented the genre, so it was still wondering how to actually go about, you know, level 5, oh jeez, luck. It was still not wondering, but figuring out how to do things, so they tried this out, getting rid of item uses because it was not, oh jeez, this is gonna suck. I don't think he's even on a, yeah, I don't even think he's on a, tree. Oh well, 3 damage. Ow. This is gonna suck. I stand corrected. But yeah, I'm gonna have to restart here. I totally botched it. Even if I use Luca here, I don't think I'd be able to kill this archer before he kills off. Yeah. Some garbage at the game. No, I do not want to enter there. You might notice that jump cut. That's because I played this map and I got my ass whooped because that archer is a massive pain. So, Fire Gaiden is the black sheep of Fire Emblem, and it's the only one that makes archers actually useful, at least in theory. It goes ahead and makes them, you know, not useful by utilizing other tactics, but, you know, what you gonna do? We're gonna use Luca as a meat shield for the archer. I don't want him to get any of the EXP from the bandits, but unfortunately that's probably gonna be the case. I mean, the reason we want to do that is because otherwise Cliff and Robin, will be unable to actually, you know, hurt him in a significant way because of the trees and stuff. We'll use Alm here, just because we're going to use Alm anyway. You know, immediately going back on the stuff I just told you guys. Mostly because we're going to have to grind him up anyway, and it's not like I'm actually in the challenge run at the moment. So now that we have the villagers in a good spot, we're gonna go ahead and throw Luca back. Ruka, I don't know what his name is. I'm using a different patch than normal, so like to turn this into English because it was only released in Japan. So basically the goal is here. Oh, gee, stop getting hit. The goal for this is to make sure that, you know, Cliff and Robin get experience, but they also don't die, which can be very hard if he keeps getting hit. So archers are unique in this game, like I just said, mostly because they can attack from one range as well as at range. Because, you know, this game actually realizes, hey, if you have a bow and you can shoot a guy standing right in front of you perfectly fine. But the downside is that a lot of the archers you get and on the enemy sides are pretty much crap stat-wise. So it's a trade-off, but at least it makes sense this time. Like, theory-wise. Also, Alm has like the best animations in the game. It's like they spent all their time on that one, because I don't really like a lot of the other ones. They're pretty silly. And let's see, what else? In turn with all the other NES Fire Emblems, there are axe users, but they're very limited. They don't promote, and you barely get any, if any, and you don't get any in this game. So the thieves are the only axe users in the game. And I'm not sure if it even counts them as an axe. It might count them as a sword, but I don't know. I've never actually checked. Ow. Level 5. Robin's getting a lot of luck. Thanks. We need Cliff to get some speed though, otherwise he will be unable to do anything. We're going to use Alm to take out the archer because otherwise we aren't going to get anywhere. Thank you, Alm. Luca's not going to do anything because screw Luca. It's also very weird in how you select units in this game. Mostly because if you just kind of select them and try to move, it kind of brings up their stats and stuff, so you gotta be careful when selecting units. There's not really a lot to talk about, is there? And I keep mentioning that because, as you guys know by now, I'm truly a professional when it comes to this kind of stuff. Trust me, things will get more interesting as we actually talk about units and odd strategies that we can only do because, you know, we have crap for units. Hopefully Cliff doesn't die again, but he probably will because I'm bad. If we can get speed, that'd be great. Speed. That's all I'm asking for. 1 speed. At least they're attacking Robin. And I say that and they, of course, hit him. But... oh, this game can be annoying sometimes because I think it uses a single RNG. I'm not entirely sure. But... okay, this is good. So we're gonna throw Robin over here to kill this guy. There we go. 42 experience points, yay. And we're gonna use Alm to kill the archer because he's the most annoying unit in this entire chapter. Because as you guys notice, we're still in chapter 1. Basically what this means is that, you know, throughout the game there's only 5 chapters. But in each of these 5 chapters, luck. I'm getting a lot of fucking luck. Oh boy, I just cursed, didn't I? I don't curse a lot in these LPs, but I'm gonna curse a lot in this one probably because, you know, surgery does that too. And we're just gonna hope that Cliff can dodge. He's not, but... oh, good. Speed. Okay, I can deal with defense. So Cliff's, I guess, gonna be our defense dude. He's now taking only 2 damage, but he can double, which is bad. So I'm going to slowly retreat with these guys towards the pink because that is the heal square and therefore important. Let me check. Yeah, they are axes. Wow, I've never done that simple check the entire time I play the game. How great. So yeah, they are axes, it's just that there's no special axes. You notice that... oh, I don't know if I already said this because I had to do that re-record, but... items in this game don't degrade, basically like they do in all the other ones. Of course, this is the second one, so back then it was 50-50. You basically have a starting weapon, and then you can equip special weapons that add stats that do special things, as well as items that do special things. So you don't have any, you don't actually have any sort of vulneraries or anything that you would have normally to help me abuse the situation. What you got is what you're stuck with. Which one of these guys has low HP? That guy's 21. The guy's 16. Ew. I don't like either of those. So we're going to be using a lot of healing powers, which is odd because I normally don't use clerics at all. I'm a horrible FE player in that respect. Like, I only use them if I absolutely have to. Mostly because they take so long to level up and they don't contribute. But in this game, they fix that, which I'm so grateful for. They have their own spell, which is the most broken spell in FE history, Nosferatu Tank. But what it basically allows them to do is actually be fighting units and gain XP in a reasonable manner instead of having to sit there and either A, dodge like they did in FE1, or B, heal things for like 20 gajillion turns. Also, I forgot that there is a thingy right there. a woods. Yeah, terrain's very important in this game, as Sane would have demonstrated in Chapter 1 for me if I had not been a horrible player. Also, I'm getting text messages. What do they want to... Party? What party? Okay. Apparently I wasn't invited to a party. Great. Fallen. So, what are you? You are Robin, and you need to go chill over here. You're Alm, and you need to go chill over here. And Luca needs to go chill down here. Luca's actually really good in these early stages because he does a lot of damage. Which, in case you haven't noticed, is the main problem with the villagers, is that they don't do any damage. Except for Robin and Gray, and of course we left Gray behind. Thank you for the critical. So, skill, HP. I'll live with both of those, because it's better than luck. Also note how the enemy has really crappy AI still, and they're going to try and run for the pink, when in fact they can't get there because of the boss standing right there anyway. What do these people keep wanting? Only when I actually want to do things do they talk to me. Okay. Odd people. Anyways, just gonna run. It's not a very fast-paced game, and unfortunately I don't know how to speed up the specific emulator, which is kind of a pain actually, because otherwise I'd be able to get through this map in about 20 seconds. Also, I don't think there's a turn off animations, so I think we're gonna be stuck watching them. Let me check real quick. Config, animation. Oh good, we can turn them off. I'm gonna turn them off until we actually get to, What are you doing? Stop it, guys. Just stop it. Okay, for real people, you don't talk to me, like, for the past 7 days, and suddenly when I'm actually doing things... Whatever. If more people start talking to me, I swear something's wrong with the universe. But regardless, we are going to march forward very slowly and use our units that we're not even going to use in this form anyway. How close is Cliff? Cliff is pretty close. He's 23 experience. That saves so much time. It's not as fun to watch for you guys, but I don't think watching the animations is all that fun anyways, because it's not like, you know, FE7 where you can see the criticals, or FE3 where you can see how broken everything is. You can't even, like, do the math, you just kind of have to watch it. I mean, with this, at least you're getting fast-paced. What is this guy called? He's just a thief, and he's pretty crap. So, Cliff still has 5 defense, that's good. Yeah, so all their growths are pretty bad. And one thing to note for is that magic defense will never go up, ever. I think if it does have a growth rate, which I don't think it does in this game, it's gonna be like 3. Also, Cliff's doubling this dude, which is good. Okay, so we're gonna end their turn. Nope. That is annoying. Ugh. Yeah, terrain really sucks in this So So I'm going to do this, so he has to choose where he's going to go. And we're going to send Cliff right here, so he can't actually run away. We're not going to tag him again because we don't want him to run away to the other half of the map, which he's going to do anyways. Just die. Yeah, the AI can be really annoying when we only have a few units that can't kill anything. So there we go. That takes all the important stuff out of the way. He finally got speed, and we can save. I don't know how far I'm going to record, so I might just break it up by map, so stop here in recording self that I won't follow anyways. So we have two choices here. We can go inside the Thief Shrine, or we can go inside Ram Valley. We're going to go inside Thief Shrine because it's kind of important. Wait, I think we forgot to save. Yes. Save. Yes. So, shrines are unique. Not unique, but they're interesting in the fact that they infinitely spawn enemies like this. So, every time you go in here, you'll face a group of thieves. So, since this is a grinding area, I'll actually use Alm. But Luca's still staying behind. Because unlike in FE3, I can't choose not to bring units. I suppose I could kill them off, but... I might decide on that later. We'll see. We're just gonna kill everything off. I'm only gonna show these battles once, because they're basically the same every single time you play through it. So, if we have to go inside the Thief Shrine again, we're just not going to bother. Yeah, we're just not going to bother, and hopefully that means that you guys won't get as bored as quickly. Because I know you guys are going to get really freaking tired of me saying, oh, I'm out of things to talk about. Because I can't think of a decent conversation to have with myself. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure after this I'll actually have things to talk about, because we can talk about growth rates and all that. So, skill, speed, HP, that's actually a great level up for this game. Robin, stop dying. As you can see, Robin's early game advantage falls off the second he doesn't get defense. Cliff, on the other hand, is only taking like 3 damage, so we don't really care. This is actually a pretty annoying fight for early game if you're not using Luca. And if you don't have Gray, that's the other main thing. It might look hard right now, but that's also because I'm 2 units down, essentially. So we're just going to do that, so that means you only get attacked by 2 dudes instead of 3 dudes. And that means he can actually live. I might have to use... No, I won't have to use Luca, probably, depending on the movements of others. Got power. He's the first one to get power, actually, which is pretty good. Power is important. So there's Robin's 6 experience points. Yeah. Okay. Can you kill him? Yes, you can. We've got 42 experience points. This is basically the best grind, which is hilarious, because until, like, chapter 4 or 5, one of those, we don't get another good grinding area, basically, until then, because thieves give ridiculous amounts of experience points, even on normal mode. So, here we go. this is why this place is important, because we're going to go up here, and we're going to get whatever the units we're going to use. Silk. Sure. So she's a cleric, and I guess since we're at our first promotion area, I should talk about things. So, let me talk about things. Where is... Can I go to units individually? I forget. No. Can I not look at them? There we go. Okay. So, villagers can turn to magic users. So we're only going to use villagers that turn into mages, things that can turn into villagers that turn into mages, and male mages. We're also going to use clerics because it's kind of necessary. So clerics are basically the priestesses of every FE game. You should know how they work. Recover's just your basic heal spell, and Nosferatu is interesting, and you'll see it in action here in a bit, because I'm going to do one round of everything. I'm debating if I want to... Yeah, I really should do this one more time before showing you guys promotion. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to fight through the Thief Shrine one more time, and then we're going to go ahead and show off promotion and explain everything in a non-stupid way. So until then, guys, I'll be right back.